Hey, yo, this is Tsunami, and this is Carnales Podcast with a special guest. Roll the intro. All right, we had a little update. That is not the intro. All right, yeah, welcome back to the Carnales Podcast. Yeah. Screw it, let's just keep going. Welcome back to the Carnales Podcast. I'm your host, Sunna, here in the studio. Happy Friday. Welcome back to another episode. And today we have a special guest, a returning guest, the one and only Jennifer Soto?
Vasquez still.
Thank you guys for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed that short episode.
Hey, I have a good excuse why I have not changed my last name.
Why?
As many of you know, I have DACA, so it is really difficult to change your last name when you have DACA. If you know, you know.
Hey, shout out.
Hey.
I whoever needs their paperwork renewed, hit up Jenny. Is that okay to say?
I mean, I'll charge y'all a little bit. You know, maybe a mangonada or something.
Donation.
Hey, it's better. Never mind. I'll stay quiet. Let's go. Let's keep going. Hey, some people don't even say thank you. So, a mangonada is good enough for me.
Oh, I know.
Add Abner. I'm just kidding.
Low key. DACA, when it first started, la gente se manchaba, you know, like they would charge all these recipients crazy amounts of money, right?
Oh, yeah.
But then out of nowhere, organizations and different law firms started offering to fill up the paperwork, the DACA paperwork, and they charged a little bit, you know?
A little bit less than like a regular attorney.
Yeah, so Jenny will do it for a mangonada.
Literally, like a thank you and a mangonada. And I know like sometimes you're not supposed to like expect anything back, but literally like all I wanted was a thank you. And people just like took me as their secretary, and that felt pretty crappy. That's why when Abner offers my services, I'm like, boy.
All right, anyways, back to the last name.
No. But hey, don't feel like you can't. I'm not approachable. I'm down to help anyone that, you know, is grateful and that will buy me a mangonada.
And has a clean record.
Oh, yeah. So I do like, I'm not like an attorney or anything. So like, you know, I will fill out your DACA, but you know, you have to be clean. You can't have a criminal record. Because it can get difficult after that.
Yeah, I feel like it's more of more steps.
Yes, for sure. It's more complicated in general when you're a criminal. Sorry, criminals out there.
All right, so yeah, before we start,
we kind of started already, Abner.
no, like let's just go with it. I just want to give a shout out to the people that listened to the whole episode.
Hey.
For you guys that finished last week's episode with Noe, Danny, and at the end of the episode, I had a little outro giveaway. It was a $20 gift card to whatever store or restaurant you guys wanted. Hey, shout out to everybody that listens to the end. And if you're a listener that listens multiple times, hey, send me a DM. I got you with a shout out. No more gift card.
Looking at Abner like, let me find out this boy is about to offer another gift card.
So ahorita I had a couple people hit me up. So hey, it was a couple people. So I feel like they deserve the shout out. You know.
Oh yeah.
So hey, shout out my boy Chins. Shout out David Casas.
Ooh.
And the winner, Jenny.
Not me, guys. Not me. It's good that I didn't win it because then people would have said it was rigged. But I promise it's not me.
low key, I wanted to send you a text and be like, "Hey Jenny, can you repost this so the money can stay in the fam?" You know. Nah, but I was like, nah, man. I really wanted to see who listens to the end or who was gonna be the winner. You know.
Yeah. I listened to the episode.
Yeah, so shout out Jennifer Martinez 6163. Go follow her on Instagram.
Hey. I'm assuming those are applauses.
Yeah. I need to get a. Right now, I'm the only one with a headset. I need to buy another one. So, I was talking to Chins today. I'm like, I'm gonna start a Patreon.
What is that?
So it's like a sort of pay to listen or pay to watch. Or a lot of people use it as let's say they have a podcast, pero it's kind of crime junkie. So they get the regular episodes, pero they get extra episodes, but they gotta pay $5, $10. There's like levels or tiers.
Low-key, I almost paid for Crime Junkies one day. It's only $5.
I haven't told you I paid for it.
Shut up.
Nah, I'm just playing. I wanted to.
Right? They're good. Go listen to them, Crime Junkies. If you're interested in crime, or what is it called? True crime. They're really good, and I like how they keep it clean. Because I had this other crime podcast that I listened to. It's called My Favorite Murder, but oh my god, they like literally offend everyone and everything. Everyone's mom, everyone's religion. I mean, like, it's bad. So as respect to my God and to my religion and to what I believe in, I was like, I can't listen to this no more. But yeah, Crime Junkies is the bomb.com. You should start it. I think people will do it.
You think so?
Yeah, maybe like a little bit more into a year into the podcast, maybe they'll do it. But I think that'd be cool.
Yeah. It's something we might think about in the future, you know. To get better set up. I really hope there's a way we can record video, porque I was looking at the YouTube, which I haven't uploaded the video, so I'm sorry.
Wait.
Pero
I'm here to speak for the listeners, and we want you to get it together.
Low key. I noticed that the video where we like the Compita video, like that one has like 55 views, I think. All the other ones where it's just audio they have like 10, 12 views, you know.
Oh, okay. So but then again, 50 of those are you. I'm just kidding.
No, I'm just kidding. I do listen to the episode like 3-4 times, you know.
Yeah.
Pero I haven't finished the whole YouTube video.
Well, I think you have the equipment. It's just, you putting your mind to it. You're capable of doing a lot, Abner.
Yeah.
You have the potential. Both you and Uriel have the potential. I think you guys can do it.
Why you make it cry?
Abner low-key getting teary.
Nah, we good.
I told you guys, I believe in you, and I believe that you can do a lot, so DM them, guys. They can do it. Motivate them in their podcast. I think they're doing a great job. You guys are getting out there, and a lot of people don't just go out there. A lot of people, I've been reading this book where it says, like, what there is, oh my god, what was it? Now of course I'm gonna forget because I'm here, but it was like, without action, like, it's just a dream. You need to actually have faith and go for it. I'm sure that's not what it said, but something like that in the line, something in those lines.
See, I told you it's not easy. Once you're here, you have it right now, and once you need it, it goes away.
Low-key. All right, so we were talking about what were we talking about, Abner?
Oh, the little outro giveaway. Shout out to the people that listen to the end, and shout out to everybody that listens overall every week. If you're new here, welcome to the Carnales podcast. It's a big family. Go follow us on Instagram. Go follow Jenny on Instagram. I'll be posting her on the Instagram. She is married, so if you try to get at her, you might get this little 2-piece and a biscuit.
Married and pregnant.
Yes, sir. You wanna give the name a little no?
I think a lot of people know already. I feel like I try not to say it in front of people that are not family, but I think family knows, and then like once, like I think our youth knows. But yeah, I don't mind.
All right, so
Just kidding, I do mind. I'm just kidding. I don't mind.
So if you guys don't know, you guys are gonna know. We are putting it out there into the universe now.
Wait, does all family know?
Yes. Yeah, I think so. If not,
okay.
aquí we can translate it into Spanish. Y
Okay.
se los mandamos a la familia. You know?
Okay.
So for the first time ever, well, not really, because like you said, some people know. Pero,
yeah, I tend to call them, that already.
as you guys may know, we are expecting
A baby boy.
a little baby boy. Shout out, little future Messi Ronaldo.
Hey.
So his name is gonna be Matias.
No.
Abner Matias Soto.
Yes. Woo! Applause. Yeah.
All right. So Matias stands for Gift of God.
Yes.
So I feel like every child is a gift of God.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
For sure, for us,
We felt that way strongly since the beginning. Even before we knew it was a little baby boy, I had already like right away Googled like names that mean this. Like I didn't even look for like names. I literally looked for meaning. Like I Googled the meaning gift of God or something in those lines, and literally the first name that came out was Mateo, which I loved it. I was like,
low key, I like Mateo too.
Right? Because
I have a guy that is. Oh, go ahead, my bad.
Oh no, go ahead.
I like Mateo. And I wanted to tell you, but I was like, I'm not gonna tell her because she might fall in love with the name. Pero hey, shout out Mateo from I think it's Romeoville, and I don't know. I was like, nah, I can't name him Mateo.
Well, I really liked it. I think mostly, I don't know, maybe I had heard someone, name their baby that, and then I went on or I watched the show called Jane the Virgin, and their baby was Mateo, and I always loved that name. And then when I found that the meaning was gift of God, I was like, oh. And then one day my sister came and she was like, oh my God, I met this kid. He had the coolest name. I was like, what is it? She's like, it was Matthias. And I was like, oh, that sounds kind of weird, but like cool. So then I was looking into the meanings of names, and I like Matias, but then I saw that Mateo and Matias meant the same thing, and I was like, yeah, it's gonna be Matias. And even before the gender reveal, we had been calling him Matias, right?
Yep. So
We
Matias, gift of God, and then the best name in the whole entire world.
His first name is Abner.
Yeah, Abner, the best name ever. So Abner, he's not a junior, so don't call him junior. And I don't think he's
Abner the second Matias.
You do want to put the second?
Well, that's what you want. I don't care.
I kind of do, but
well, you kind of have to distinguish between you and him because of if anything,
But then I was listening to this podcast. They decía, what a selfish guy he would be if he doesn't keep the theme going, So he has to name his kid Matias the Third.
Oh, okay.
So I feel like.
Oh, yeah. So like he would be almost obligated to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
get what you mean. No, I mean.
Screw it. We're gonna put the second just so he can put the.
I mean, you don't even have to. You don't have.
They're gonna read about us in the book like Abner, Matias the second.
Well, like you don't have to put the second. Like you just put the little I. No, like the one.
Roman numerals.
Yeah, the Roman numeral. Numeral.
All right, so.
Hey, but let me tell you guys a little bit of something. Like throughout the day,
I remember.
I talk to the baby because obviously, like, there's something moving inside of me, and like everything I read encourages you to talk to the baby, and like it's weird, but like when I'm alone, like I feel him kick, and then I'm like, oh. And like instead of like me saying, oh, like what I mean to say is, oh, Matias. But sometimes I'm like, oh, Benito. So like I don't know why I keep calling this baby Benito. Like, and if you guys know, we have 2 dogs. One of them is Diego and the other one is Benito. And for some reason, I keep calling this baby Benito. So it's really weird. And I'm not the only one. My mom has done it before. Like we keep calling this poor baby Benito, but it's Matias, not Benito.
They can probably hear him in the background. They keep crying, freaking dudes.
I know. I'm the one who usually babysits them while we're recording, but hopefully you guys can't hear them much.
Yeah, so you heard it here first. Como dicen, Snapchat saw it first. Aquí, Carnales Podcast heard it first. So, yeah, earlier we were talking about the podcast, and it reminded me we ended up going. If you guys heard the episode from last Friday where I did that solo episode and I talked about going to the 10-year class reunion.
Yeah.
We did end up going.
Yeah.
And you want like let's talk to the people how it was. Was it what you expected? Did anybody that you wanted to be there went? Or
okay.
You know,
yeah. I mean, in general, I think it was pretty cool. I think that, you know, the organizers did a good job. I don't want to hate or anything, you know, but, you know, I think it was good. You know, I think we could have gotten more involvement of the people because, like, one thing that Abner mentioned is, like, you know, we don't all drink and we're not all party animals, and which is fine, you know, everyone's different. But, you know, for those of us that, you know, one thing that they were using to, like, encourage this event was, like, you know, open bar, but it's like, oh, we don't drink. So, like, what else is there going to be, you know? So that was a little bit like a what is it called? Like, I don't know. Downside of it. Yeah. I just, you know, I expected a little bit more, at least food. Like Abner and I were hungry and we were on our way there. And I'm like, dude, you think they'll get food? Cause I was starving. He's like, yeah, of course they have to. They're charging $50 per person. But then, you know, I remember not only do they have open bar, but that venue that they had it at, you know, it's a pricey venue. So I was like, no, I don't think they'll have food. So yeah, they didn't have food. So we were kind of sitting there with the free open bar, which for us meant, you know, soda.
Free soda
that
all we night. Paid for. So
Well, yeah. Well, not really free. Well,
hey, again, but shout out Fabio. He did end up getting fries.
Yeah, we took Fabio we went with Fabio, so he was the one that, you know, ordered some fries and we were snacking on those. But we could have ordered some stuff too, but we had enough with his fries. Shout out Fabio. We had enough with his fries, but in general, it was good. I mean, what do you think?
It was good. I think I do. I agree with you. I feel like I don't know what I was thinking, or I don't know how 10-year class reunions are supposed to be.
That's true.
But yeah. I was thinking, like, in my head, I was thinking about it like a youth event.
Right. Yes.
Games. Go to the front and say a little bit about you, you know, like stuff like that.
I don't know. So, yeah, more than what we did. Yeah, you're right. We've obviously never been to a 10-year reunion, but since we're used to like organizing events and like keeping the youth busy and like, you know, doing all these things, I think they had one game and it was like beer pong and it was like one table. So even then, like, you know, everybody wouldn't have been involved in that, but they had like a little contest or like best smile, best dress, best, you know, so that was cool, but that only took like, you know, a couple minutes. But again, it didn't suck, but, you know, a little bit more like for the rest of the people would have been nice, more involvement. But again, you know, it was my first reunion, so I didn't really have expectations that I wanted met or anything like that.
Yeah, and
or anything to compare it to, you know.
What about the people? Did they look how you expect them to look?
Honestly,
I feel like nobody changed.
Honestly,
other than
yeah,
2-3 people were like, what?
I was hoping that more people would come.
Low key.
Because like not to be bogus, because like a lot, one thing that Fabio was like, oh, I'm over here exposing Fabio. One thing that Fabio was saying, he was like, dang, dude, like I thought like people were be like would look beat up or would look like, you know, like they,
Been
you know,
through
like
it.
like they've been through it, you know, gone through drugs, gone through jail. But like, no, everybody looked the same. But I was telling Fabio, I was like, honestly though, I don't think those people would come if they feel that way. You know, if they've been through it, you know, I don't think the ones that do change, I don't think they come to this kind of event, just because, again, you know, to not feel judged, to not, like, you know, I don't know. That's what I think. I think only the people that are doing good and have not changed came. And, you know, but it was cool. It was cool seeing everyone, old faces. And again, everybody looked the same, honestly. Either a couple pounds heavier or a couple pounds lighter, but everybody looked the same, and they look great.
And the guys, you can see the receding hairline and a couple of them.
The what?
The receding hairline, starting to bald.
Oh.
Nah, but it was a good turnout. I really enjoyed it because of the people that were there. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not trying to make us look like, oh, we're the life of the party. But I feel like we made people feel good, you know?
What do you mean?
Like the people that were with us, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to say, like, hey, but we had
yeah.
people come to our little table, you know, and like talk to us.
Oh, like the good thing is that we got there early, and there was like a table. Like, dude, there was like 3 tables in this venue. No, there was, I think 4 or 5 tables. And thankfully we got there. Well, we didn't even get there that early. I was dragging because I knew my best friend wasn't going to be there till 8. So it started at 7. And not that I was dragging on purpose, but I was doing my makeup and, you know, getting ready. And yeah, so we didn't get there too late, but we got there like 7:30.
Yeah.
So even then, like, there was barely any people there, like the organizers and I think us and like a couple early birds, but otherwise, you know, there was no people. And then shout out Alex, who was there early.
Yeah.
One of my friend's husbands was there early, and he had already had a table, so we're like, hey. So we kind of just took over his table all night, and when his friends got there, he kind of just left us a table, so that was nice. We had a table to sit all day.
Yeah,
all night.
And right there at the 10-year celebration, I had a couple of friends like let me know that they listen to the podcast. You know,
hey,
I felt super ¿cómo se dice? Special. I don't know. I was like, what?
Abner was low key feeling famous.
Low key. I was already waiting for somebody to ask me like, hey, can I take a picture with you? Nah, I'm just playing. I don't feel like I'm there yet, but I really had a good time. There was a lot of friends that I caught up with that I have not seen for a while.
Yeah.
There was some faces, like I said, some friends that I was really happy to see, you know,
yeah.
and talk to and catch up. We exchanged numbers. Hopefully, one of them's a cop. One of them's I'm gonna shout him out, Chavo. He's a cop. State trooper. Hey,
he's a salute. He's not a cop. He's a deputy.
I don't know. Back to blue. Let's get canceled. This podcast is back to blue.
I'm not about to get the haters.
Nah, I'm just playing. No, but we respect good cops.
Yeah.
Like any other thing, there's good and bad, you know?
Any other group in general, like you always have the, what do they call it, rotten apples, you know? You always have the bad apples. And obviously, like, you know, I don't want to get too much into it, but like I work at the police department, and I used to, and I know great people, you know, and I see great people, and I don't think we should take it out on one, like on the whole, you know, cops in general, because one is bad or a couple are bad, you know. But let's keep going, because then I can get really into that.
I feel like we can leave all that for
that's another episode.
An episode of its own,
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I got one that's a mechanic. Shout out my boy Ese Vato Roy. I know he listens. Hold on. No, I don't got the ones I used to have. Pero aquí un aplauso para
Roy.
Yeah, he listens to the podcast. He told me because he said a little phrase. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, I heard it on the pod. I'm like, oh, snap, what? So, thank you guys for listening. It means a lot. It really, really means a lot.
It's always like the people who least expect support, you know?
Yeah.
I told Abner since the beginning, like, don't expect family to support. Don't expect, like, every time you start a business, every time you do something, you know, not to say they're hating, but like, you know, it's hard to have some people, you know, back you up or support you when they don't see your vision, or, you know, and sometimes their love is not enough, but, you know, sometimes other people will come through that do see your vision and that do see, like, you know, they see what you're doing, the work you're putting in, and they'll support. But I think it's so cool when, you know, people that are not as close to you support you like that. And then on the low, you know, because he's not out here messaging you or posting you, you know. And
if he wouldn't have said that, I would have never thought he would listen.
Yeah. But going back to that, like, Abner, like, he had, oh my God, I was very reserved in high school. Like, I think I was more quiet, and I mean, I don't consider myself shy, but I guess, you know, I wasn't as outgoing as Abner was. And so many people were coming up to Abner, and I was just like, dang, like, this dude had friends. And not that I didn't, but they would only say hi to me because Abner was there.
No, like I said on the podcast, I wasn't popular, but I did have a lot of friends.
Yeah, he did for sure, and it showed at the reunion. You know, a lot of people were talking to him, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, he definitely expect this people to come on the party. Aquí just like I said, everybody has something to say, you know.
It's the Carnales podcast. Gotta have the Carnales on.
Yeah, yes, sir. Anything else you want to add about the 10-year reunion?
No, just, you know, it was good. It was cool because we could take Polaroid pictures. I thought we weren't gonna stay there as long because, one, I'm pregnant and I get tired really fast. And by the way, if you see me or if you hear me breathing really hard during this podcast, it's Matias. It's not me. But yeah, I don't know. It was good. We had like little. We stayed longer than we thought. We stayed till like 11:40ish.
And that's because I didn't want to leave.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I wanted to leave since like 11. I was like, dude, because we have prayer in the mornings at 6. So I was like, yo, we have to go. But it's okay. Abner pulled through. And he woke up early for prayer, so that was really cool. Oh, and it was my birthday. He had to.
How's your birthday?
Oh my God. It was amazing.
Was it really?
It was different than other years because of the pandemic. But but even the pandemic didn't stop us last year from celebrating. But this year it did because we had a little scare. You want to talk about it?
I don't know if it's up to you.
It's okay. So, as you guys know, I think Abner mentioned it, and I've mentioned it before. We're youth leaders at our church, and this past week, we took a big group of the youth and some of the adults from our church to Florida, and we were good. I mean, we were being precautious. There was coming as the trip was coming up, we had found out that the numbers in Florida had gone up. But you have to understand that this is a preparation of like months. So like we had already paid hotel. So we had paid, it was like around $230 per person for hotel. And then we had I think that's all we had paid. But anyways, we had raised money for the transportation. And so we were ready to go. But we saw that the numbers were going up. So right away, our pastor was like, we need to host a meeting and just let them know, hey, you got to be willing to take the risk. You know, like if not saying like, you have to be willing. But like he said, he warned the people like, hey, the numbers are going. Yeah.
It's at your own risk.
Yeah. Kind of like it's at your own risk. Like they had to our pastor did his job in like letting them know like the numbers are going up. The probability of you getting COVID, it just went up because of the numbers that went up there. So then we made the people sign like a liability, not that they weren't going to hold the church responsible if anybody got sick. And then we also had people sign another paper that, they were, if they were exposed or if they had symptoms, they were willing to take a COVID test. So so we were
COVID
good.
protocols.
Yeah. So we were careful. And as the leader of this event, I was, I tried my best, and the youth are not going to let me lie. I tried my best with like in the gas stations. I would say, don't get down, put your mask on. And, I probably got on their nerves, but, I did it because, we're in the middle of a pandemic. Honestly, I was pretty chill throughout the pandemic because I don't know. It's not that I don't worry, but like, it's just me and Abner at home. Maybe that's why. And we were young, but not that I'm pregnant. Now I think I worry a little more. Plus, I knew we were traveling. So I was like, we need to be careful. So as we were traveling, we were being careful. And glory to God that we were all good throughout the week in Florida. But coming back that Sunday, somebody was not feeling well, but we didn't know about it. So then we go to work. Everybody went to work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Wednesday night, we get the news that somebody tested positive. And I was like, no. We took 3 vehicles. We took 2 15-passenger vans and 1 SUV, right? Is that what? Yeah, a SUV that fit 8 people. So we had in total 38 of us that went, plus 2 adults that went on their own. So that was 40. So one of them in my van, I was driving one van, and that was a girl's van. And unfortunately, the person that tested positive was in our van. So then right away, I called off of work the next day. I didn't call off, but I just texted my boss. I was like, hey, we went to take the test right away. Like, Abner didn't want to. He's like, we're good. But I was like, hey, just in case.
It's all the conspiracy.
No.
It's like, hey, don't put that Q-tip or whatever.
I'll tell you guys what he did right now.
One of the ingredients causes cancer and blah, blah, blah.
Oh my God. We'll talk about it right now. But right away, Abner and I went to go get tested, and we took my family with us. We got tested. And again, we had to wait for the results a couple of days. So I didn't go to work Thursday, Friday, and thank God we didn't have any symptoms. So we were good. We knew we were good. So Friday we tested negative, and again, no symptoms. So we knew we were good. Plus we had COVID before, and obviously it's not, they haven't officially said it. They haven't, but even our doctors have said, you had COVID before, we haven't really seen anyone that has gotten it again. But, you do hear people that are like, oh, I got it, twice. But again, our doctor said that, they had not seen someone that has gotten it twice. So we were kind of like not worried, again, because we didn't have the symptoms. So we were good. But because of like that, and because some of our people, like family and a lot of our youth, and just a lot of people were feeling like symptoms, we just decided not to do anything for my birthday, and we kind of just hanged out. And Abner says that I didn't have a good birthday, but I did. He's like, where do you want to go eat? And I was really craving a barbecue pulled pork from IKEA.
There you go. When you said it was different. That was different.
I know. He's like, are you sure?
I was expecting you, because you like going to the city.
Yeah.
Chicago. So I'm like, oh, she's going to pick like a marisco place or a sushi. You can't eat sushi, right?
No. Well, I can eat cooked sushi.
Well, I was thinking like with all these TikTok restaurants, I'm like, she's going to pick one of them,
Sorry.
So I'm over here like wanting to invite people, but I'm like, what if you want a date, like a date birthday?
Yeah.
So the date came. I was like, okay, we can go out to eat wherever you want. And do you want it to be just us or everybody? Yeah, you're like, oh, I'm really craving IKEA pulled pork. I was like, what? Yeah, I'm like, okay, yeah, we can go get that. I'm like,
era plan con, ¿cómo dice? Plan con uña?
Maña.
Plan con maña.
Yeah, because we went to go eat. Yeah, we took advantage of buying your dresser.
Yeah, I asked. I didn't know what I wanted for my birthday, and I just picked the dresser as a gift. So that was cool. We went to go eat at IKEA, which they have the best pulled pork, and then I got and they gave it to you with mac mac and cheese, and you can ask. Well, I like to ask for a side of mashed potatoes. It was fire. And then on our way there, Abner took me to the gas station because you can't eat a pulled pork without Lay's.
Oh yeah.
So he bought me some Lay's, and honestly, I had the best meal ever. Abner was moody. Somebody sent him a DM telling him to not be moody on his wife's birthday, but I think he was just hungry, and he was just like, why'd you pick IKEA? And I was like, I don't know, I just want to eat IKEA food. It was Matias, guys, and plus I did want to go to IKEA. I don't know, to me IKEA is so fun to go to, just in general. Plus they didn't even have my dresser, but the next day they had it, so that was cool.
Oh yeah, we did end up going to go get it
but that's not all we did. Then you guys bought me a little cake, and my parents went to IKEA with us, which is weird. My parents went to IKEA, my suegro went to IKEA,
Catherine,
my
Jeremy.
sister-in-law Kat, Jeremy, Kat, all my siblings, and that's it. So that was cool. We had like a little IKEA family time, and then after they bought me a cake, and same people were there, and Mimo came over, my aunt came over.
Chins.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Chins. Shout out Chins. And it wasn't too many people. It was like, I guess the healthy people came over. The healthy people that were feeling no symptoms and had tested negative came over, and they sang to me, and I got a couple gifts. They made me cry. Matias got a gift, so that was really cute. Yeah. And then a lot of people text me and sent me messages, so shout out everyone that remembered me on that day. So I don't know, maybe just time changes, and you just don't, I don't know, the older you get, you just don't. Abner, in one of Abner's episodes, I think it was the solo one, he's like, the older you get, like, you don't care about presents. I was like, boy. I think he said that because it was about to be my birthday. Low-key, I care about presents. And not because I'm like interesada or anything. I don't even care what you give me.
We already talked about it. It's your love language.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
You like receiving
I
gifts.
love gifts, yeah. So
no, that solo episode, it was talking about me.
Oh, okay.
Like, I don't like it, Pero if you, for all my older people, is that a good word? Don't get offended. But for all my older people listening,
for all the oldies,
for all the oldie carnales and carnalas, send us it. I'm gonna put a poll.
Yeah.
If whoever's 20 and up.
No, 20 still 25.
25.
Yeah.
Whoever's 25 and up, do you still like receiving gifts? Yes or no?
Who doesn't? No, but like you said, I think it's the love language. So I think people who love gifts are going to say yes.
True.
So again, like it doesn't even matter what the gift is. If you give me like, I don't know, like a little notebook, like that makes me so happy, and I got a lot of cash for my birthday, so then I was able to buy okay, so this is what I'm saying, like I don't even care about the gift, so all the cash I got, we had been holding back on like changing our floor in our living room because it's a little expensive, but I invested my cash in doing that, so that was one of my birthday gifts. Shout out everyone that gave me cash. Thank you.
Yep, you guys are the MVPs.
Yeah.
Thank you to everybody that made my wife feel special that day. I hope you had a good birthday. And yeah, happy birthday again.
28. Just kidding.
How do you feel about saying your age? I feel like you're not at that point yet.
Yeah, I don't care it right now.
At what age do you think you're gonna stop saying your age?
I think 50.
Porque I stopped at 25.
I know. I don't know. I think I've noticed a lot of people stop like at 35. They don't want to like be at 40.
I feel like going back to like the reunion, like los más acabados. I feel like that's when you hold back.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
I get a lot of compliments that I don't look my age.
Yeah.
I look younger.
Boy, one person.
Yeah.
One person this weekend told you that, and now you're
No,
saying that.
I've always
Oh,
gotten
you.
that.
Well, when I met Abner, my mom. Oh my God, let me say the story. When I first met Abner, we were seniors in. Well, we had not just met him; we knew each other. But when we first started, dating and talking, well, we were already dating. But one day he came to my house to pick me up or drop me off. I forgot. But we were on a date, and my mom like just stared at him as he was walking. As he was walking away, she stared at him and she said, Jenny, alguien me dijo que ese muchacho no va a la escuela, que tiene 23 años. And I was like, what? Obviously, at that time, I was 17 years old. And I'm like, Mom, what do you mean? Like, and I think you were 17 also still. Yeah. So, yeah, you were, because it wasn't April yet. Yeah. And I was like, Ma, so basically my mom was saying that he didn't look his age, that she was trying to, like, lie to me so that I would tell the truth. So she's like, somebody told me that he's not in high school, that he's 23 years old. And I was like, what? And then I'm like, well, you're going to see when we graduate that he's going to be there. And she was like, no te creo, ya dime la verdad. Like, tell me the truth. And I was like, no, he's 17 like me. And sure enough, she saw you in the graduation. So that's when I think she finally believed that you were 17. Well, at that point, you were 18. Yeah, but it was funny. She was trying to get the truth out of me.
Un saludazo a mi suegra. She loves me.
Low key.
I think she loves me more than Jenny.
Nah. She still loves me more. I'm the favorite. Sorry, Kevin and Ali and Ethan.
Low key, when I cut the mullet, I feel like I lost like 10 years. Not 10 years, like 5 years.
Yeah.
I feel like with the long hair, I think it makes me look older, chubbier, lazier. Yeah. I'm still lazy, but
I think it's our skin color. Like, I think maybe that and this long hair, it was just not working for you. But I liked it. When you had hats on, it looked really cute. Like, really, really cute.
I only liked it with the hat.
Yeah. I think me too. But you do look young. Like, now that you're older, like, obviously when we were in high school, you look older. But now that you're older, you look younger. So that's, that I do agree with. I think Jeremy told you.
Yeah, I was looking at pictures from back in the day, like for our prom. Yeah, I was like, damn, I look older than right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm going backwards,
Hey, but like going back to that Florida trip.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Let me tell you guys what happened.
We're all over the place.
They're
used to it. No, they're used to it. Carnales podcast, we're all over the place. Take a chair. Sit down and enjoy.
We went to, so you know how we went to Florida and a couple of people tested positive, blah, blah, blah. So then this weekend we went to go pick up my birthday gift because, they finally, was it Monday? I think it was Monday. Yeah, it was Monday. Yeah. We went to go pick up, we had to drive to a different IKEA to pick up my dresser. And on our way back, I got a call. It was so weird. It said, like, on the caller ID, it said COVID contact. And sometimes what I do is I write COVID, like I felt like I saved that number. So I was like, what is this? So I was like, maybe I should answer it. And sure enough, I answer it, and I was like, hold on, you're driving, but I still answered it. And then they were like asking me all these questions, and they were saying that like first I should have asked who's calling, but I was over here, my Totrosa was answering their questions. She
started like giving a social bank account. Que tienen su prima secuestrada.
No. Low key though. I'm that person, like, it's too shy to ask who's this though. I just start answering questions, but I did just start answering questions, and I didn't even ask who is this calling. But eventually they're like, this is CDC calling you with you've been exposed to COVID. And I was like, what? And I was like this was like a 30-40 minute talk with them, right? Maybe 30 minutes that I was 30 minutes I was on the phone with them. But basically they were just like asking me, like, who do you live with, where were you exposed, how are you in a quarantine, do you need help, we're gonna text you every day. And sure enough, like, I guess they're just, I don't know, I didn't know CDC called you, but they're like, we're going to call you every day, or we're going to text you every day. And if you don't text back, we're going to send a cop to like check on you. And I was like, what? I was like, but I already tested negative, but they still wanted, to make sure, I guess, that I was okay. I don't know. That was really weird. But they texted me on Tuesday and I forgot to text them back.
But we gonna have a cop outside the house.
Today is Thursday, and they text me on Tuesday, and I was like, "Oh crap! I forgot to text them back." And I was like, "But apparently, you were supposed to like accept that they were gonna text you."
Oh,
so
okay.
I guess that's why they didn't send the cop. But yeah, that's my story about CDC and going back to the COVID thing. But yeah, but no, it went what we were talking about because we were talking about birthdays. About my birthday weekend.
And shout out to all my boys that did come out positive, that listened. I hope you guys are doing well.
Yeah. No, what I tell Abner is that, because one thing that he says, and I know Abner is very anti-COVID, anti-everything.
Anti-vax, anti-COVID.
Oh, wait. Before we keep going, before we change subjects. So when we went to go get tested, freaking Abner, so we were both in the same room. And they're like, don't worry, guys. We're not going to push the Q-tip all the way in like the old test. This one just goes on the outer, not outer, but like the lower, not all the way in. So like
they basically go around, do like a couple, like around the rim of your nostril. They go around like unas 3-4 times. Yeah.
Which she did push on me a little bit. I don't know about you.
Nah,
but anyways.
I gave her that look like.
But
I know what you're doing, boy.
So Abner goes first. They do his test first. So he's sitting across it was a big room where they put us in, and Abner sat across the room, and so the lady has her back to me, so she's doing it to him, and then as soon as she's done, she comes in over to do it to me, and she gives Abner her back. So I just see Abner grab on like right away, like my dude was not even breathing. He must have held in his breath. Right away, he gets up, he grabs a tissue, and he starts cleaning the crap out of his nose. I was dead. I was like, this dude probably saw some conspiracy about like them putting something on the test or something. I was so dead.
Well, the ones that only tell you the bad thing, but they don't tell you that all the research they do. So I had not seen the research they put into, before they put in the chemical they put on the swabs.
Yeah.
So I saw a TikTok that they see like, oh, don't be putting this on your body because it causes cancer and blah blah blah. So I was like, oh heck no, boy, you ain't putting that on me. So when she told me that it wasn't gonna go all the way in, I felt a little relieved.
Yeah.
But it was still going inside my nose in a way. So as soon as she opened that thing, I took a deep breath, like, and she did the thing, and I was still holding my breath. She went around, and then as soon as she turned around, put it on the little baggie.
Yeah, as soon as she gave you her bag,
I was still not breathing, but there was a.
Why is Abner holding his breath right now, though?
It's Cameron living the moment, I gotta give him the vibe, of the room. So I was over here holding my breath, like, and then now it was your turn to do the swab.
Yeah.
So I saw a box of Kleenex. I go get the Kleenex. I'm still not breathing. So next thing you know, I rub the heck out of my nostrils. I blow on them. I'm like, whatever you put on that swab, I'm not gonna breathe in. But later on, I did see that the chemical I don't know what chemical it is bad, but to a degree, it's not bad. I don't know,
Yeah, but I mean,
we might get flagged down for this content. So when you put like something about COVID, you get that fact check.
Yeah, no, but I mean, like, we're not, Abner was just, one thing about Abner is he sees something, and sometimes I think, he needs to do a little bit more research but he's cautious, he's like, wait, hold on. So it's okay. I think it's okay to be cautious. And, low-key, when I saw you do it, right away I grabbed a Kleenex and I did it too.
Not here. And then he was like...
Liar. No, I did clean it. Because I don't know. Maybe it's a mom thing, but as a mom, I worry now. Because, again, before COVID, not before COVID, before being a mom, I was a little bit more like, whatever. Not whatever, but like, it's just Abner and I in the house, we were just more chill about it. But now it's like, hey, if I get sick, I can't take any medications. I can't, I can't go to the hospital. I really can't go through those struggles because,
All right, and this is where I have to otra vez correct myself. I do believe COVID is real.
Yeah,
I just don't.
we went through it.
I just don't believe COVID is that big of a deal.
Well,
porque COVID
for some people.
For some people, yeah, exactly.
Right. Well, that's the people we care about, though. For the pregnant people and like people like your mom who went through all that.
You got me. Porque this certain person got it. Yeah, I was like, hey, don't stop drinking medicine. You gotta attack it. You don't have to let it get to your lungs because COVID's a big deal once it reaches the lungs.
So that's real. You're admitting it's real.
Yeah, I do think it's real. I just don't think it's a
big deal.
A big deal,
Yeah, well, it is for some people.
For some people.
Yeah.
I don't know. I still believe that if we're all gonna get it, we might as well enjoy our lives, Pero you got me. You're telling this person to take medicine, but what are you gonna tell me? I can't drink medicine. And that's when you got me. I was like, I don't know what to say to that. Yeah, we got into a little argument about the mask.
We had a rough week, me and Abner and I, after we found out that those people tested positive. I was like, hey, by all means, I'm a if you know me and if you follow me on social media, I'm a big believer in God in general, and I truly believe that God gives you life and God can take it away. Yes. But you also need to be careful. Like, you need to follow rules, and mostly when mostly when you're pregnant or when because right now they tell me, yes, you can take Tylenol, but try not to. And I think that's the only thing I can take. They're like, but, try not to drink it. And there's some like allergy medicine, which I should take right now. That's why I sound a little stuffy.
Sus.
No. I'm a little stuffy because they gave me sunflowers for my birthday, and I had them like right in the living room, or not in the kitchen, and I was like working there all day, so I'm super stuffy right now. But anyways,
can I? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
So I was telling Abner, like, we need to be careful because, he kept telling his friend, like, hey, take a lot of medicine, and Abner was more like chill, like, like, it's okay, like, God has us, like, he has our back. But I'm like, dude, like, yes, but you also have to be careful and mindful of like the people around you. Like, yes, he's gonna probably protect you while you're sick, but what about me? Like, you're telling your friend, take all the medicine you want, but like, what are you gonna tell me if I get it? You can't tell me take all the medicine you want, because I can't. So I think we need to be selfless, right? Is that what it's called? Selfless. I was gonna say selfish. No, we are being selfish. We need to be selfless and care about others and the people that can't combat it as our body would. As even if I did get it pregnant, I feel like I would be fine. But still, like, there's people out there, like, your mom. We saw her go through it, and it's real, and so.
So right now we pray for protection over everybody listening.
Right.
Let's change the subject porque this is a little controversial subject for me.
But yesterday, let me tell y'all though, Abner ruined my day on Monday. Was it Monday?
Oh,
we were gonna go eat.
Let's not talk about that.
We were gonna go eat chicken.
Anyways, let's talk about Afghanistan.
No.
Afghanistan.
Well, let's talk about how Biden yesterday did a live. He did a, what is it called when he speaks?
Press conference.
Yeah, he did a press conference, and I thought he was going to talk about Afghanistan, but he ended up talking about.
They messed up. They don't want to talk about it.
This dude.
No, I'm just playing.
No, they talk. Well, it's not in the agenda. Like, speaking about it now, maybe, like, they need to. I don't know. But anyways, so they were talking about like the booster shot. Yeah, so I thought that was interesting. I was like, what?
See, I'm not anti-vax. I was gonna get it, but what makes Never mind. I'm not gonna talk about it. No, this is my opinion. Go ahead, do your research. I don't like how they. Como I listened to this comedian, se llama Andrew Schultz. Shout out Chins for putting me on. He's like, I took it because I didn't want to deal with it, with wearing a mask, with having to quarantine, with staying home. He's like, I that's the reason I took it.
Right.
Pero ahorita they're saying que it doesn't matter if you're vaccinated or not. You're still might catch it.
I know, Loki sucks for those people.
You might get it and not know it and still spread it. So I'm like, what was the point at the end? You're telling me I wasn't gonna get it. You're telling me I wasn't gonna be able to spread it. It turns out that all of that came out to be false.
Yeah.
So that's when I'm thinking about it. Like, okay, what are you guys trying to hide?
Yeah. I mean, I think
that's how I think about it. It might be completely false. It might be a lie. It might be the conspiracy theorist in me.
Yeah.
But you start thinking,
Right.
So I'm gonna hold off until we're required to get it, because I feel like we're going that way.
Until it's also like for sure,
Yeah.
Like because I know one thing that I'm like, well, we're not obligated to get it right now, and then somebody was like, well, they're never gonna make it mandatory, but yes they will, because there's a lot of places that won't let you fly. They won't let they're not gonna let you go into places without it. So when we get to that point, I think I will get it, but right now, listen, I'm giving it time for them to like perfect it, is what I'm giving it, mostly because I'm not only making this decision for myself, but I'm also making it for Matias. So that's why I'm just like, I can wait. Again, it's the same thing. If I catch it, I'm gonna give it to someone. So, but vice versa, if somebody that's vaccinated, they can give it to me.
Yeah.
Like, not saying that our theory is proven or what we believe is proven, but like a lot of people that got it over the weekend, a lot of Florida people, like they were vaccinated. So. Again, it's not, I'm not saying like it doesn't work or blah blah blah. I did see that the people that were vaccinated didn't get it as bad. So I do see that the vaccine is helping people not get the symptoms as bad. So for me, I think the older people should be getting this vaccine, just because or again, do your own research, do your own thing. But I think if you can avoid going through like, the infection going through your lungs and all of that, I think that's the risky part. But otherwise, I mean, do your research, don't just do what people tell you. and if you're one of those people that are like out there like trying to convince everyone to get vaccinated, like we're decision for yourself. Like, don't make the rest of us feel bad, because we're not breaking we're not breaking the law. Well, I feel bad when people are like, like because of you, like it's not like I'm breaking the law. I'm not doing anything wrong. It's my own choice. Plus, you can get it, I can get it. You can spread it, I can spread it. It's my business if I end up in a hospital, and you're gonna be fine, safe in your house. Like, what's the issue here? There's nothing wrong. I believe there's nothing wrong with just waiting a little longer. I'm not against it, and I'm even accepting that. Those people that I witnessed, they got it a little less than the people that weren't vaccinated. So I saw proof there that it works to an extent. Not to fully like not get it, but it works to an extent. So I'm accepting that. But again, there's a child inside of me, and I'd rather wait a little longer. Why not? Yeah. And again, that's my decision. A lot of you people that are like going or are attacking the people that are not getting the vaccine, a lot of you are pro-life and pro this and my body, my decision. Well, let this be my body and let this be my decision. It's up to me, and it's that's what I think. That's my, what is it called? My
2 cents. My
2 cents on the subject. Hopefully I didn't offend anyone. I really tried to be as
we're not woke
respectful.
Here. We're still we can still take a criticism,
Yeah, but you were talking about Afghanistan. That's a really also sensitive.
That's something really, really big going on around the world, and it's crazy what's going on. I don't want to make it political. I don't want to make it like religion. I just want to talk about the people that what they're going through. You know.
I was gonna talk about.
I mean, we might, because this podcast is we've talked about it. We are Christian.
I was just gonna say how it relates. Like, it's so crazy how in our youth. I'm sorry, I just totally interrupted you. Keep going, and
I forgot. Pero no, not.
But you wanted to talk about
Christian,
like the people,
faith-based podcast. We try to keep it clean.
Yeah.
We want something clean that the people can listen to.
Yeah.
Because there's all these other podcasts that are talking about pornography, masturbation, all of that. You know.
Yeah.
You can listen to that all you want, pero this.
We try to keep it clean.
Yeah, this hour that you're listening to with the carnales is gonna be clean. We might throw, a little joke here and there, pero 99% of the time is gonna be clean content. Ahorita ya me perdí. I don't even know why I was saying that.
Because you're saying that your listeners, your listeners know what kind of content you have.
Yeah. So. Let's
But anyways, I started seeing it in people's stories and then on TikTok. I think and not saying that I don't care, but like sometimes you just don't hear about things, and you don't, and maybe you see a couple things here and there. I mean, forever we know that there was a lot of there was just terrorism and just a lot going on in Iraq and a lot of going on in Afghanistan. So I don't know, to me it was like, oh, like we knew that, we know the troops are there, we know this and this, and I guess I had not watched the news and I didn't know the troops were coming out or they were leaving. So I really didn't know what was going on until I saw that one video where like the people are like trying to with the plane, where the people are like literally trying to get out of Afghanistan. And I was like, the first time I heard about, I had seen the video, I didn't pay too much attention to it, but then in my birthday, my mom was talking about it, and then I went back to it to actually watch the video again, and like it was so sad. Like, then another one came out where like somebody like they're so desperate to leave Afghanistan that they are holding on to planes and literally falling off of like these planes when they take off, and like that was so hard to watch. And in one of the comments I had told you that that they were speaking on like how like all the people that were running, like chasing these planes, were men, and like it was just like somebody pointed out, where the women and the children, they're not taking them. So like these men are actually leaving their families behind. They're leaving men, they're leaving children, which I mean, right now, I think we should pray for those, because I mean, I've read that, women are getting raped, they're taking children, they're taking women, and it's really, really scary what's going on over there. And mostly for the faith, I guess, communities, like the Christians, the followers of Christ, basically anyone that doesn't believe in,
anybody that doesn't practice Islam or
I don't know. I don't want to say it wrong. I don't know which religion, The
Taliban religion.
Yeah. Basically, they also, what I read was that they were sending letters to like all the people that are out there, like evangelists, all the missionaries and like the churches. They basically sent letters to them, and they said, we know who you are, we know what you're doing, and we're coming for you, and like that was really scary to see. And then what I found crazy was that in our church, with our youth, we've been reading the book of Acts, which is a book in the Bible. It's in the New Testament. You guys should read it. It's really cool. But one thing that, yesterday we were on chapter 8, right after 8, 9, 10. On chapter 8, you read how there's this dude, his name is Saul. And this dude is like literally like, you know, in those times when people were barely coming to Christ, when people were barely, you know, when Jesus had just died, like it talks about how this dude Saul and like his people, like the soldiers or whoever, you know, they would literally drag people out of their homes because of what they believe. So like if you were Christian, like they would literally drag you, like if you for whatsoever believe in Christ, you know, and that he's the Messiah, like they would literally drag you out of your house and like kill you. And like it reminded me like what's going on over there, like, you know, your religion, it can get you killed. And then I saw a video, or I don't know who sent it to me, that I think it was you, Abner, that people were also getting killed for even just having the Bible on your phone. So like I you know, there's just so much craziness in the world that, you know, our job is to pray for them. Our job is to declare victory. Our job is to, you know, just keep praying for them and keep praying for the peace in their hearts. And honestly, a lot of these people, it's crazy that they're not leaving the country, because obviously some can't, but a lot of them are choosing to stay, to keep preaching the gospel and to keep, you know, because they're willing to die for Christ. So that is just, I mean, just watching and witnessing that's so powerful to see.
Martyrs.
They're called martyrs.
Yeah, they're not only going after the church, but they're going after allies of the United States.
Oh yeah.
And that's translators, people that would drive soldiers or would guide soldiers.
Yeah.
People that were anybody that helped the US in some way, they are doing whatever, the worst things you can think of, you know. Yeah, I saw this post about these two, I don't know if they were in the military, some sort, one branch of the military, or they were just there doing something in Afghanistan.
Yeah,
but there's the two guys, and then there's like five Afghan soldiers around them. Yeah, he it was a long post, and I don't really remember what it was, but I do remember que decía, these 5 men are dead. They were killed outside their houses with their families just because they were allies with the USA.
God, that's so scary.
So that's something I've been hearing. Que es que the US left. The US left in such hurry que dejaron Humvees.
Well, no, I watched the news though that they are sending people back for those.
No. Pero they left in such a like, cause the air base, pero let's say outside of the airport tenían bases, you know. So ahí dejaron paperwork. Y in that paperwork, por decir, when you apply for a position, you put all your information.
Yeah.
So that's how they're finding people.
I'm sure they knew somehow, also who they are.
Ahorita the Taliban are. Todo lo que dejaron the military, the Taliban has it now. Weapons, Humvees.
Oh, that's crazy! I didn't know that.
I don't know the name of the helicopters, but the war helicopters.
The choppers.
The choppers, drones. It's crazy. It's crazy what's going on, and like you said, we just gotta pray for them, pray for Afghanistan and what they're going through, and it's crazy to see something like that happen, you know.
Yeah. So like don't just take us in like any other post or just any other podcast, or we really hope that you seriously, like tonight, right now, like once we're done, take a couple minutes and, you know, just pray for the brothers and sisters in Afghanistan, and, you know, seriously take a minute. Just like when you need help, just like when you need God, you know, they need him right now, and I'm sure God is there, but you know, it's just our job is to pray for them and truly be with them, and, you know, in spirit and in mind. So you too, Abner.
There's even videos of people that are running towards the airports where all the airplanes are leaving.
It's so scary.
The Taliban are just shooting like randomly.
Oh my God! I'm glad I have not seen these, because I'm such a baby with those kind of things.
I'm pretty sure everybody has seen it with the video where they're hanging onto the plane. you know the where the wheel on the side of that wheel, the landing gear, like they found bodies that have
my
been crushed when
God.
the I forgot the name of it.
When it took off.
Yeah, when it goes back in, like los aplasta or whatever.
Oh my God.
So anybody, they're throwing babies over fences, you know, just like they don't, the selfless parents, you know, like they don't care about themselves. They just want their babies gone out of there. You talked about women. Women are having the worst time in this, you know,
they're the ones that are suffering the
the
most.
Taliban believe that women can't do anything. Let's just quote unquote belong in the kitchen and the house, raising kids, you know.
They can't show anything. Yeah.
So in 2001, as most of you guys know, September 11 happened. That's when the U.S. decided to go attack Afghanistan, Al Qaeda, Taliban, whatever. So everything happened. They I don't know a correct way to say it, but calmaron the Taliban and the Al Qaeda, and they were laying low, you know.
Yeah.
So Afghanistan was able to continue with their lives. So they opened up all these girls' schools. Girls were able to vote. I'm not sure, but they were able to drive, get careers, go to school, practice sports. Y ahorita, as soon as the Taliban came in, they were throwing acid on any woman that wasn't covered. They were taking them as sex slaves, raping them. You know, all the craziest thing you can do.
Something that you said, and maybe you can finish with that because. Or it's up to you. I don't mind talking about this still. But something that you had said, and he had pointed out earlier was that, because I was like, I was in awe, like, how can this be happening and other countries are not like going out there and helping, and you know, like, I don't know, it's kind of like I imagined it, like, you know, when there's that kid getting bullied in school and like nobody's doing anything about it. Like I just don't understand how this can happen in real life. And I get it, like, you know, they don't want to go to war and all of this, you know, but I don't know, can't just, to me it was like anybody, you know, can't you just like, you know, come and attack these people or like save these people. And one thing that you said is like, that's just to show how much influence and power the United States has, because, you know, normally they're like the big brother, and they do come and, you know, and they stand up for the people in other countries. And we might see it as they just want the oil, they just want the power, they just want this, but truly they do make a difference. They do help out. And, you know, and that's just to say, you know, I'm grateful to be in this country. I'm grateful for what we have here. And I think we can't even begin to compare what other people are going through in other countries. And I obviously we don't have the power to do anything like in a large scale, like going out over there and, you know, helping them out. But like, you know, at least we could do is, or the most we could do for them right now is pray, because, you know, we believe that God has, you know, maybe not the big brother is not coming into action right now, or the countries are not standing up, but we can stand up together and pray for them, and, you know, just keep them in our prayers.
Ahorita I thought of a question that I wanted to make you, porque we were gonna talk about Afghanistan, but for some reasons you couldn't record today. Pero I'm gonna ask you, what if the opportunity came to go fight? You know,
fight.
Yeah. Or how would you feel about me going? Would you let me? Would you not let me?
Like fight, or
like a soldier, you know?
Like a soldier?
Yeah.
I think I would.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think, you know, to defend those people, I think I would. Not that you would ask me, you would probably just tell me.
Like, Jenny, I enlisted. Yeah.
Well, it's different now since I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
I think I would think about it twice, and maybe I'm just like saying yes.
Es que da coraje seeing all those videos, you know, like why is?
But
I mean, maybe
also,
people are doing
but
things about
also
it.
last month, or not last month, last week we were in Florida, and we were also, we saw a video about the missionaries out in Pacific Asia, and it's wild over there too. Like we are privileged and blessed, and in Pacific Asia, they're going through it, with everything that's going on over there too. And like one thing that they asked, like they're looking for missionaries because I think there's only like 22 over there. And I was like, damn, will I go? And I saw some missionaries that would take their children, that would take their babies, and just give up everything, just for the gospel. And I mean, if I could, that's why I asked you, like, to do what? Because if I was called to be a missionary in Afghanistan right now, I think I would be down. Even pregnant. Well, maybe not pregnant. Maybe have the baby first and then go.
You go preach.
With the baby.
You go preach and I go kill Taliban.
It's like, yeah, but no, let's just hope for the best and hope that, they get through this.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so this is our little 2 cents in Afghanistan. Yeah, do your research. We can get political and on what led to this, but hey, go ahead, do your research. We're just letting you know aquí the little things we see, read. It's just crazy. There's still thousands of Americans trapped in Afghanistan,
Yeah.
So I'm scared that something big might happen that might trigger the U.S. to go fight again.
Yeah.
So
hopefully not. Well, at the same time, I feel like they're too busy, like doing what they're doing right now, taking over. So hopefully they don't have time to think about coming to America. But I mean
September 11th is coming and it's 20 years. So.
Oh, shut up, Abner. But anyways, let's not call the bad vibes. Let's pray and hope that, or believe that God is in control. Have faith that God is in control. But yeah.
Yeah. Anything else you want to say? Anything you want to talk about before
I just want to say
it?
that you guys should tell Abner to end his Hot Wheel game because these Hot Wheels don't fit in this room anymore.
I think I'm done. Maybe.
That's what you always say.
I just want a Tesla truck and a Supra. So if you can get it for me online, I think I'll stop.
Boy, I think I don't know. I just I don't see the point. But then again,
Matias is gonna play with all these, boys.
Yeah, but no, I think they're cool, but still, like, it's a waste of money, and I don't know.
I don't think it's a waste.
No, maybe you'll one day be a billionaire out of it.
I don't think collections are ever a waste of money.
Yeah, I don't know, Mr. Minimalist.
I'm still trying.
Oh my God, you should post a picture of this room, Abner. We're in Abner's studio / man cave / video game room and / closet, and this dude is like, when I came in here to record, I was like, Abner, I think I'm gonna officially declare you a hoarder. But I'm shocked because he had his minimalist stage and he was so good at it. Like, he was getting rid of stuff, and now we're back to our hoarder.
No, it's the same stuff. It's just not acomodada.
That's true. Maybe. Well, it's because you have bikes in here. Like, you could put the bikes in our garage or our shed.
Yeah.
Or the garage. We do have a little section of garage. So I guess you just need to make a time to organize everything.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
All right. Yeah. My Hot Wheel collectors out there. I'll be posting a picture that way you guys can see that it's not a lot of Hot Wheels. There's room for more.
There's at least
Jenny's
200.
just exaggerating.
There's at least 200.
No, there's more. Way more. But yeah, I think anything else you want to add?
No. Oh, well, just good job with the podcast, and thank you for always inviting me to be here.
Any giveaways? No? Giveaway? Yeah, no?
No giveaways.
And we are working on the merch, so stay tuned. And
Hey, again, speaking for the
Jenny,
listeners.
I told you, go with it, boy. Nah, just play.
Standing up for our listeners, or me being the voice of the listeners. We're also waiting on our sticker. I don't even know if you have the list of all of us that got a free sticker.
Yeah. Shout out Elmo, Ivan, David, Tina, you, Catherine, Isaac, Stephanie.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
We're waiting on our sticker, but, échenle ganas. Uriel, Abner, you guys got this. We believe in you.
We're going to buy all that with the Patreon, Like, tier 1, you get a exclusive one-on-one talks with Yuri or me.
No. Level 20, you get to come on the podcast, but that's like $200.
No, we 5 tiers. Every Thursday. Tier 1 is you get the episode early. Tier 2 is you get the episode and shout out. Tier 3 is you get to FaceTime us while we record the episode, so you can hear the episode live. Yeah, tier 3 is you get to do.
You're at tier 4.
Oh, tier 4, and the last tier is you get to do everything I said, plus you get to come on the podcast. $200.
But you don't get to talk. You just get to sit here.
No, $200. Nah, I'm just playing.
No, he's kidding, guys. He's kidding.
Tier 4, you get to come on the pod and.
Low-key though, cash out name Jennifer VQZ.
Oh.
Just kidding. Send me $1.
Jenny shouts out her cash up everywhere she can.
I do. Yesterday we were
hoping
live.
for that one millionaire that doesn't know what to do with their money to cash app like 100,000.
Low key, nah. Cash app. Even just 1K. I'm gonna get my nails done next week, guys. So cash app Jennifer VQZ. If you didn't give me a present, look, Jennifer VQZ.
If 1,000 people send you a penny, that's $100.
Hey, for real. Come on. Do you have 1,000 listeners?
Maybe.
I'm just kidding. No, for real. I'm just kidding. But thank you for having me on. You guys are doing a great job. I think that you guys are good. Listen on our Fridays on payday. Oh, you guys haven't done the payday. That should have been your intro. He was trying to think of what to say, and I think that would have been great because it's payday.
All right, thank you for coming. Thank you for being my number one critic and like telling me what I do wrong, what I do bad. I was talking about it today with my boys. Yeah, I was like, yeah, she tells me like
lo regaño.
Yeah, like right away. I told them like the episode where I was yawning a lot. And like she called me right away, like take this down. This is not good quality content. Yeah.
I'm that manager. What?
Manager?
Como la de like Chris Jenner. It is manager. No, mamager. Something like that.
Yeah,
I'm that wifeager. And I'm really tough on him. Lo regaño. And he gets mad, but he needs to get it together. Him and Uriel. So I but also when they do a really good job, I also text both of them and I'm always like, this was good. Like, do this every week, So... yeah, but anyways, let's finish this podcast because Benito is being really annoying. Yeah. I'm really hoping you guys can't hear him. He's being really annoying.
Okay. All right. Thank you guys for coming on the podcast. I'm on there here and then just upload the outro because this is the outro we have and this is not the outro. So I'm going to have to add it in post editing. So hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you again, Jenny, for coming on. Make sure to give her a follow. She is cuffed. ¿Cómo dicen?
Married?
She is married. I'm trying to use the slang, Okay, they probably don't even know what that is.
No, I don't think so. There's Gen so much. Today or yesterday, your sister sent something on our group chat, and I was like, "Is that a new word?" Y'all be coming up with new words.
Purr. I don't know what that means. Is that a good thing?
No. There was something. Hold on. I can look it up really quick. She said they were talking about like the avocado smoothies.
Oh, yeah.
And then she said low-key gas. And I'm like, is that a word?
You know that word?
I don't know that word.
It's like saying fire. Oh, that's fire,
So we're changing from fire to gas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, that's gas.
Low-key, this episode was gas.
Like... pedo gas or
like gas. Like this episode was gas, like that.
yeah. You used to right. You get the vibe. You get the vibe check.
I passed the vibe check.
Yeah, there you go. I can't even.
That I knew. I stay on some TikTok.
Yeah, we're old.
We're old. Whatever. I'm 28 now. It's okay. No, it's not okay. I've always thought I was gonna be eventually okay with being old and not knowing this stuff, but I don't think I'm okay.
I don't feel old, so I'm good.
Okay. All right. Well, I think that's it.
Yeah. Thank you guys for otra vez despidiéndonos.
God bless you guys.
Yeah, for sure. You wanna some words of encouragement for anybody that's going through it, feeling down, is in a deep hole right now? No.
Hey, just seek the filling of the Holy Spirit. That will give you the peace. It will give you the love that your heart needs right now. And I know this week I was going through it. I don't know why. I don't know. I had a rough week. Or no, I didn't have a rough week. I think it was a nightmare that I had.
You were emotional.
I don't want to blame it. I don't want to blame it on the birth, on the pregnancy, but I was just having like a day. And I just encourage you guys, even Abner came home and I was like sobbing. I don't know why, but I found my peace in the word and just being filled by the Holy Spirit, and God can do that for your life. I know Abner doesn't like me to get too Christian on this podcast, but he has a platform, and he just gave me the platform to give you guys encouraging words. And I just encourage you to pray and just ask God to bring that peace to your heart that maybe you desire right now. And yeah, love you guys, and thank you always for supporting Abner, and just supporting Abner and Uriel, supporting their vision, their project that they have going on here. Hey, they're chasing after it, and a lot of people, just have an idea and they don't do anything about it, but they're doing something about it. Go easy on them. They're learning, and I think you guys are doing a great job. We love you guys.
Yep, thank you. Those were good words. You always have the right thing to say at the right moment. So right now, whoever's listening right now, yes, you change that frown into a smile.
Hey.
Right now. What are you doing being sad still? There you go. That's what I like to see. Smiling. You smiling. So there you go. Be happy. Chase that Holy Spirit.
Seek the Holy Spirit.
There you go. My bad.
Pray for the Holy Spirit.
The
Spirit of God.
Be happy. This life's too short for us to be sad, angry, and that goes to me. I've been going through a little enojon stage for a while, right?
Forever. Abner's an enojon, but he has more good moments than bad.
Yes. All right. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed. We love you guys.
We miss you, Uriel.
Yep. Big shout out to Jasmine and Uriel. We love you guys. We might take a trip out there soon.
What?
I want to, just so I can.
Low-key Mall of America.
Maybe. We're down. Uriel, we're going to talk about it.
We're inviting ourselves, Uriel.
Yep. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. It's a long one.
Shout out to Sunny. We didn't say we love you, Sunny.
Oh, yeah. Sunny, our little niece. She's growing up fast, and it's crazy.
That's why we gotta go visit, because next time we see her, it's probably gonna be like till she's 1. Oh no! Holidays are coming up.
Yeah, holidays. So
we'll see her.
So hopefully we have to go see them before they come.
Oh yeah.
No? Yeah. We'll talk about it. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is for sure the last time we're gonna say bye. Thank you guys for. I was gonna say something. Se me pasó.
Bye.
Yeah, have a good weekend. God bless. Stay away from trouble.
Follow the podcast. Share the podcast on your story.
Yeah, there you go.
Keep supporting.
if you thought this episode was gas, share us on your Instagram and tag Jenny and just put some gas emojis. Fire emojis, bomb emojis.
No bomb emojis.
No bombs. All right, have a good weekend. See you guys next Friday.
Save that paycheck.
Yep, save your money.
Okay, bye.
Bye.